Welcome to Collide, where we stomp, bypass, where we talk crazy to one another, where we do the impossible when it comes to DC and Marvel, where we always clash, we always crash. You just never know when you come to Collide. You have the best of the best that's always here with me, my co-host. You got Pat, the producer, you got OG Marvel, and you got Scott. We out here.
Yo, hello.
Yo,
Yo, everybody, you know, today is open mic night where we talk about anything you want to talk about with DC and Marvel. Uh, Today is the day that I'm gonna let y'all have the floor. If y'all want to, talk about what's coming up, what are the things that I think about Marvel, you know, whatever you guys have questions for me about, I'll be more happy to answer any questions and also do the best of my ability of what I know, you know. So, OG, I'm gonna let you start start the show, an open mic night. Then we trickle down.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna start with uh something simple with a new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. What do you guys think about that?
I'm down.
I'm I'm down. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, um, so it's one of the few movies that is rated R. Cause Marvel and DC normally does PG-13 and down. But this one they rated all mostly because of the language and the intense action sequences. So that's a bit different. That's that's uncommon to see for Marvel. What do you guys think?
For me, I believe that yeah, Deadpool is the first rated R that we ever gotten so far with Marvel, and it's a shocker, because not all I don't think all Deadpool movies are rated R. So this is the first time that it's popping off like this. And it's very awesome to see that with Deadpool, to see a different version of a writer and a producer is creating at the same time. I can't wait till that show pops off so I can be able to understand the creativeness and enjoy the art of it and laugh about it at the same time. Their if their jokes deliver, if their jokes deliver, then we're gonna we back, baby. That's all I would have to say.
I didn't know Deadpool wasn't a rated R movie. I thought that was always rated R. I guess I don't know. I guess I was paying attention, but I like Deadpool. I think it's gonna be a good movie. The first two was good, so I mean I know it's gonna be a good movie. And then they put Wolverine in it, so that's just overkill right there. The Venom movie, I can't wait till that come out too. That's gonna be a good one too. I think those are the most like anticipated movies right now when it comes to Marvel. I don't think there's nothing that's topping those two right there. My personal opinion.
I think Deadpool 3 is gonna be a good movie too as well. And following with G Look said, the jokes definitely, because honestly when it really comes down to like action and jokes but still getting those good scenes that you want out of a movie, I think Deadpool is definitely one of those movies for Marvel that like they the scenes and the jokes, like it's like their dialogue of the movie is just a good dialogue and it fits the movie, you know what I'm saying? So I think that if they do a good job with this one with him and Wolverine, then yeah, they probably got a banger on their list, no cap.
Cor- correction. All Deadpool movies are rated R. Correction.
I knew it.
Anyway, one PG-13. They call Once Upon a Deadpool. And the Deadpool 2 that is toned down to PG-13. Correct.
Oh wait, the Deadpool 2. They took off the rating. That's what you're saying?
They made a separate version and made it PG-13. But
Mm.
it's still the same movie. They added a little bit more stuff.
Oh, they made a different. You saying that they made a different version? I didn't even see that version. That's crazy. But with Venom, this is his last. I'm hearing this is the last rodeo for his arc. But the Venom storyline, I think it has more to give. But we we are not the we are not Disney. We are not Marvel. We are not Sony that can ask for more. We only can get what we can get. They already brung down from 22 episodes to 10, and sometimes 8.
I just want to see the Easter eggs. I want to see how all of it's connected. How Loki is connected to Deadpool and X-Men 27. I mean 97. And I want to see the Easter eggs. I want to see how what's all connected and what's about to transpire.
You you need my phone?
What
I don't.
what what Marvel or DC uh characters do you want them to make a movie about or TV show about?
Arrow. I want Arrow movie. I want an Arrow live action. I got a TV already. That's the thing I don't. That's the thing. That's one of the things I don't like about. One of the things I
Ain't
don't
that a
like
show?
about DC. Yeah, it's a
Ain't
show,
that?
but I want one in
The show
live
fire.
action though. I want one in live action.
That's uh, that's a good one.
But it
Cause
also is live action. Are you talking about a movie?
yeah, 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 a movie, not a TV series era. We cause like with Batman, we got in both versions. We got a TV series and live action. Same as Superman, you know. Uh, same same as Peacemaker. Peacemaker was a movie, then after that trickled down to a TV series. Why not Arrow? Why not
I feel like I want to see Martian Manhunter as like a live action. I think that should be fire.
yeah.
his powers is just like too OD. Like he's like the OPest character in DC. Like he could beat everybody in all realism.
Yeah, I start knowing about Martian Man from Supergirl, the TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was heavily involved with Supergirl.
For
I
me,
think
it would
Marvel's
have to be I would want
Uh,
honestly,
mm,
hmm, that's a good question. I would want
nice.
a Young Justice movie,
that's probably
but a live action Young
that'd be
Justice
beautiful.
movie.
That'd probably be the best DC movie right now.
They
I
put it
want to
like,
see,
go ahead, OG.
I want to see a live action from for Miles Morales, and uh, I'm, I'm trying to think about who should. I need to think about who should play it.
That's gonna be a good Marvel movie. That's gonna be like the best. I think it's gonna be like the best Spider-Man if they do it right. That'll probably be the best Spider-Man.
Yeah, Miles Morales is already in the works, guys. It's just, they gotta work with Tom Holland for right now. Yeah, yeah, they're messing up. Okay.
Do you think they should reboot anything? I think if they were gonna reboot something, it should be Green Lantern.
That's in the works too. Green Lantern is in the works too.
That's a doozy right there, man. That's a hit or miss for me, man.
What, Green Lantern?
Yeah, Green Lantern is like he's pretty cool, but like they had good Green Lantern movies, but it was like kind of boring. I mean, his powers is dope, but like when it comes to like movies and shit, like this shit was kind of boring.
That's why I want them to reboot it.
Yeah, I mean if they can make it, I mean it depends. I guess it depends on like the whole storyline and what Green Lantern they use, and I mean if they use Cal Jordan, then I mean it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be like like all the other ones. 'Cause they use like I forgot the black guy name, but if they use him like up to date and like have Hawk Girl in it and shit like that, I think that should be dope.
Yeah, that's what James Gunn is doing, bro. What you're explaining right now is what James Gunn is creating.
That should be fire. Man. I can agree with that one.
But the thing is, do he has what it takes? Because because uh he's the one created Peacemaker, right? And the Waller show, right? And also he created the whole series of the Guardians from Marvel. Do you do you trust this man? Knowing all his attributes, do you trust the man? OG Sky
In
and
all
Pat, do you
realism,
trust that? Do you trust that guy?
in all realism, no, because like I said, Green Lantern is like that shit is like that's like that's a hit and miss. That's just like like a fucking Aquaman. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I mean you have to put in some work on that one, man. You got to put in some work, or it's just gonna be garbage.
You see, like when you put it like the way you just explained it, like I'm really just thinking about it like now, and it's just like his role is to like write and have a good story for all these superheroes. But then again, not saying this is probably what he does, but he could just like like get all these superheroes, write a story on them, and dish them out. But then again, it's just like he's working his brain so much, so it's like some of those superheroes are not gonna have the best of stories, but they still might roll it out there, or they might make a couple tweaks to make it seem like it's gonna be something good, but it's really not. But it's just like that could be. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about it. Like as a director, like or whatever James Gunn's role is to like write these superhero stories and have them in a show or in a movie. It's just like, bro, I would me personally like I would write up all these stories. Yeah, like I would do the stories. But you just know some of them stories is definitely gonna be ass, whether you like it or not. Because I'm sitting up writing up all these stories. You feel me? So
Facts.
Mm.
he could real life be choosing which heroes he'd be like, I might write something good to this. But then again, he might write something ass to this hero and still try to put that bitch out there and try to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I was agreeing with you. With like if you're gonna do Green Lantern, bro, it's gonna be a hit or a miss. Like it's nothing in between that. It's not like I don't see it being I see it being like or I see it being like, oh, this shit's fire. And the only way they're gonna make that like that storyline fire is if they add somebody to it. Like you know how like some of the comic books they had like Green Lantern and Superman, Green Lantern and this and Green Lantern and that. Like I could see him like maybe being in something like Superman or Batman or something, but I can't really see him with his own movie like besides the ones that we just had. Like all them shits wasn't like it was. I mean, it gives you an idea, but it wasn't like oh I need another one of these.
But hey,
Yeah.
he is. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I see what he's saying because like Green Lantern is one of those heroes. Like I just feel as though like you really just can't write a story on them because they really just don't showcase him too much. But then again, if they were to write something and be like this superhero comes in, whatever, some a well known superhero is coming to help Green Lantern fight a villain or something, that's the only way I really see it really going off. Like and it probably have to be somebody tough, like not Shazam, not Blue Beetle. It got to be like a Batman or Superman or somebody, bruh. Like it just, you know what I'm
Samuel L.
saying?
Jackson is Green Lantern. Samuel L. Jackson is Green Lantern. I'll take that.
Well,
I'll take
Samuel Jackson's Green Lantern. That's not
that.
bad.
Like I think because he'll play the role of the bald guy, the bald black guy, the bald black Green Lantern. He'll play a good like because that's how his personality is to me. Like when you see like Justice League Unlimited and when they first started Justice League and that was the Green Lantern, like he was actually like a little OP. Like he made Green Lantern look like he was a little bit cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like Cal Jordan. Like the other dude. I mean, so, but that's what I said. Even with Martian Manhunter, I feel like it's either going to be like a hit or a miss, like because we never had no Martian Manhunter movie or show. Like you might have seen him debut in something, but like they never really got to the gritty of his story. It was like, yo, we about to make a movie of this shit. Like it's just some superheroes that's just like you said, it's just not like that. But that's because they don't put the time in to really like let people know who these people are, like who these superheroes are.
That makes sense.
Like I would love to see a Static Shock movie. Like I'm waiting for that. Like that's gonna be like the revival of DC, like of action movies or something. Like Static Shock is gonna be like if they do it right, that shit's gonna be fucking fire.
Static Shock though. They tried. They tried though. Cause like they brung out Black Adam to start that. right? That's what I believe. Cause like when they brung out Black Adam, I was like, "Yo, Static Shock coming." Cause me and Pat, when I told Pat, "Yo, Static Shock coming," he was like, "Word." Well, he was like, "How you know?" I was like, "It it could be a possibility because they're bringing out Black Adam right now, because like that's Black Adam and Static Shock are part of. I think they're part of the same era, the same timeline and stuff, because they're baby boomers or whatever the case they
Oh,
called them.
I didn't know Black Adam was that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was just
they
like a thing, like because if
nah.
I'm not
It,
mistaken, that takes place in Jump City. If I'm not mistaken, that whole Bang Baby stuff. I think that takes place in
yeah,
Jump City. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
and Jump City was talked about in Black Adam.
Oh wow, I didn't know. Yeah, and that's crazy. I seen the movie, but yeah, that's crazy. I didn't repeat that.
Nah, this is the TV series, my guy.
What Black Adam? Oh, you talking about
Yeah,
with Black Lightning?
yeah, Black Lightning. Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
meant.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
meant.
Ain't that supposed to be like the older version of Static Shock? That's when he
Uh,
get like older and shit. If I'm not mistaken,
hmm, that's a
because I
great.
thought he becomes Black Lightning after he gets older and shit. I thought he becomes that because if you remember, like I forgot what I think it was Superman. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like Superman the animated series, it was um it was actually Static Shock where he comes in from the future and shit. It was Black Lightning.
Mm, I didn't. I didn't put those two to two like that. I thought like when I was watching Black Lightning, they spoke about it for a brief moment, and then because like Painkiller was over there, like that's where he's stationed at, and
Right.
that's where they were like communicating and stuff like that. And Painkiller was gonna have his own show, so I thought like there was this is the moment that it was gonna bring Static Shock TV series or live action, whatever the case may be. Until I started seeing the canceling shows, uh, Channel 11 is about to get whacked. They just
Shit, get whacked.
said they said last call for Black woman, Batwoman, Batwoman. It was a great show in my book because it talked about because Black woman talked about their Earth is straight up uh Batman Begins Earth because the black dude that that's kid take care of the building, that's his son.
Lucius
That's his
Fox, yeah,
son.
that's
Yeah.
Cyborg's father. Yeah.
Yeah. When that show came up and they said that that's his son, I was like, oh, okay, I know where they're taking it with Batwoman origin, and I liked it that I liked it that from
That's
the
crazy
jump.
because Lucius Fox's son, they have one storyline where Lucius Fox's son, he actually becomes Batman. Like he actually like
Yeah,
takes like the technology and he becomes Batman himself.
yeah, he did that. He did that in a couple of
Yeah,
episodes.
that shit
Yeah,
definitely
for
fire.
real, he did.
Yeah, that's definitely that'd be like I said, that'd be lit. Know what I mean, a Static Shock. Know what I mean, that'd be definitely lit. I
But
can
it
fuck
ain't
with
gonna
that.
happen because they canceled Batgirl. Like I wanted to see Batgirl. I want to like how you gonna cancel something because you think that whatever audience that they put there said nah, this ain't gonna flop. This ain't gonna fly. You know, do it like the same people Madam Web did. The same people Madam Web did. Let the audience decide, and they'll tell you, like, yo, nah. Know what I mean, they wanted screen like like play like them people before anybody sees it. you get like six, seven people, and then they do a research test of if this movie should should go or not, or if the movie needs to do a couple of reshoots, if the wording or statement is not right to the way the writer wrote it. It's a lot when it comes to editing and creating a movie for an audience to like and enjoy at the same time. You know, that's that's an overall uh doing when it comes to producing. You know, Sky and Pat, you guys, you know, rap, and it takes a lot to even do that. So we can relate to these producers and these writers at most times of critique because it's, all banter and all, you know, sport, men against men, is always that competitiveness.
Yeah, but I learned as far as like doing like production and music and all that. You get ideas from like having people join together and get those ideas. One person can't just make all these ideas at once. So, I mean, having the right team that's behind you with your productions and the storylines and stuff like that are very important. Bro, but did you see? But all right, so you remember when I was talking about the Batman Who Laughs? They're actually about to do, I think, an animated version of Batman Who Laughs, and I think that's gonna be the fucking fire shit of the year.
You're not talking about the one that they got right now, Batman Cape Crusader.
Now it has like it's supposed to be like I don't know if you followed the story, the Metalverse storyline, but it's supposed to be Batman, but he turns into the Joker, but he's also still Batman. But they made it like animated now. It's like it looked like Marvel's What If, but it's the Batman Who Laughs. And I was waiting for that. I was just waiting for them to do that. I think a lot of people was waiting for that. That's one of the sickest fucking. If we talking about dark stories, that storyline is the darkest that you're ever going to get. Like if we talking about the darkest storylines of DC, that has to be the number one. I swear to God, that has to be the number one.
The one that he turns himself into a Joker.
Yeah, that is the darkest storyline that you'll ever get. Like he's supposed to be like the strongest Batman, but he's mixed with Joker, and he goes to different universes of Batman, and he gets all the evil Batman. So you got an evil Batman Green Lantern, you got an evil Batman Doomsday, you got an evil Batman robotic Batman. They have a Batman that's from Atlantis that took over Atlantis. They have a Batman, and they all come together to fight Batman, like to fight like the original Batman. Like shit is crazy, yo. That storyline, bro, is so fire, bro. It's like yo, that has to be like the greatest thing they ever did, bro. Like that's the greatest thing that DC ever made. Like whoever made that storyline.
What's the name of the title?
The Batman Who Laughs.
The Batman Who Laughs. Okay, let me
Bro,
see
he
if it's
literally
on there.
took bro, he took Bruce Wayne's brain. He took Dr. Manhattan's, he took his brain out, he put his brain, which is Bruce Wayne's brain, inside Dr. Manhattan and became the Darkest Knight and became the strongest entity in DC. Like shit's crazy. Like the shit get real. Like it's that's one of the dopest storylines.
that one I might have to see.
Yo, that shit, I'm telling you, bro. Like, even if you go, just go look at like the comic book versions of each Batman, and you're gonna be like, yo, like, bro, like perfect example, Green Lantern Batman. He literally broke the will of the ring and started killing people with it, and you can't do that. Like, you have to have a strong willpower to kill somebody with a Green Lantern ring. You can't do it. It's not allowed. This nigga did it.
Oh, this is a comic book. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
get
that
the
shit.
I'm gonna have to get the
I'm
comic book
telling you,
from
bro. That's the best storyline of
my
DC. The
sister.
best storyline. I don't give the best Batman storyline, the best DC storyline, the best storyline that they ever made was this right here. Like the Batman Who Laughs. That shit is just it's mad gritty. Like it shows you what Batman could be, but like with joke, like if he like was part, like with Joker was like part of him, like yo, that shit crazy, bro. And then the shit that he does to get to like all the Batmans that he go through, it's like yo, that shit wild, bro. That's a wild storyline. I was like following the comic book. That's why I know about it so much. But every storyline and each Batman that he brings into the table has their own storyline. Like so, like Green Lantern Batman, his parents died, and he wanted revenge so bad that the Green Lantern ring came to him. And when he put on the Green Lantern ring, his willpower of revenge was so powerful. He started killing people. He killed Commissioner Gordon with the ring. Like, it gets crazy. But all of them, though, all of them, even Speed Demon, the nigga ends up taking Barry Allen to the Speed Force. He jumps in the Speed Force with Barry Allen, takes the Speed Force from Barry Allen, and becomes Speed Demon. So now he killing people so it's Batman with the Flash powers, pretty much.
That's
The nigga tried to go back in time and save his parents. And Barry Allen like, yo, bro, you see me do it. You know you can't do that. He like, nah, I'm trying it anyway, nigga. Like, I'm
uh,
still trying it.
there's 7 issues. So
Yeah, and them shits is gritty, bro. Those the best. I'm telling you, that's the best storyline in DC, bro. If DC made anything great, that is the greatest.
yeah, the Batman Who Laughs. Who made this
And
joint?
go look
Let
at
me
all
see.
the Batmans that's around him storyline. You can be like, yo, these niggas is wild, bro. They over here just killing people for no reason.
Oh, Scott Snyder. Wow. The same dude the same are they
Hold on, he
brothers?
made that? He made
Yes.
that?
Scott
Oh
Snyder,
my
yeah.
god. Oh my god. See, that's why it's the good. See, but that's why it's so great, bro. That is why it's so great, bro. Oh my god. I didn't even know he made that shit. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best DC storyline I ever read. Like
And he
like as far as
he
following the
made a
comic book,
lot
that's
too. He made a
yo, and
lot
it's
of
like
books.
it's like 7 different storylines into one. Like it's crazy, bro.
Is he related to S- Jack Snyder?
That's a good question.
I'm about to double check. This 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 crazy. Wait, Batman Who Lives. I gotta remember. I gotta write that down. Batman Who
I'm telling
Lives.
you, bro.
Cause I'm gonna ask
I'm
my
telling
sister.
you,
I'm
bro.
gonna ask my. I'm gonna ask my sister for to get all 7. I might need $50.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. And when you get a chance, go look at the storylines. Go look at the whole Metalverse. Oh my God, you're gonna see all the Superman Prime there. Fucking, you gonna have you see all the like the original version, the original Earths. You gonna see their superheroes, but all the Batmans is pretty much dead. There's only one Batman left, and he got infected by the Joker serum. So now he's trying to hurry up to beat the serum, but at the same time trying to beat
Okay.
him. And yeah, that shit fire, bro. Nigga ends up taking over the whole multiverse. Like, so if they make
Oh,
that an animated movie or something, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that shit's gonna be hitting,
you got a
bro. That
tablet?
shit's gonna be dope, bro.
Give him his tablet.
I've
Yeah.
heard of the Batman who left, but I don't
Okay.
know much about him. I've heard of him though.
All right. Matt, Angie's down there with him. Can you tell
Who,
her to go down there until he falls
what,
asleep?
what do you guys
Please.
think of
Will you tell her I
Dwayne
said
The
so?
Rock
Because he's gonna
Johnson
stay up.
as
You need
Black
somebody to put him to sleep.
Adam? I
Unfortunately,
liked him. I think
he
he's
needs to
an
be rocked to bed.
amazing actor. He's been acting for so long now. He made a whole career out of it.
Where?
You know what's the crazy part? And one of the storylines, right? And one of the storylines of the Batman shit, Lucius Fox's son, that Batman, is helping the other Batman try to beat this Batman. So he's part of it too. Like I said, the storyline, bro, is so dope, bro. Like it shows you so much, bro. The nigga ends up killing all the Robins. He ends up getting all of them, all the Bat family. He ends up killing them all right there in the Batcave. Like yo, the nigga laughing and shit. Yo, that shit was crazy. The nigga was talking to Superman, and Superman was like, "Yeah, all these people dying and shit." This nigga Batman just started laughing. Nigga Batman started laughing. He like, "Are you laughing, bro?" He like, "Yeah, yeah, but I'll be right back. I'm about to go to the Batcave." Like, like that shit
Yeah.
wild, bro. That shit definitely wild, bro.
I kinda sound really twisted.
Well, you have a weird question.
The storyline sounds twisted.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the darkest. Like, it's like really dark. Like, it's really, really dark, and that's what makes it so like unique because it's like they was like whoever made it, like he was like, bro, I'm gonna make this shit so dark that like it's unbelievable. Like it's unbelievable. I never seen Batman vaporize Commissioner Gordon's heads off with a Green Lantern ring. Like nobody has never done that before. You can't even kill nobody with a Green Lantern ring. And this nigga Batman ended up doing it.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, it gets really gritty, bro. Like I just told you, he literally killed fucking the Flash trying to get back to save his parents, and this nigga Barry Allen is literally telling him like, "Yo, bro, you can't do that." Like, I tried it mad times. You see what the fuck happened? He like, "Nah, fuck that." And then it ended up merging with him. The Speed Force ended up merging with fucking Batman, and the nigga turns evil. Like, then the whole thing with Doomsday, the Doomsday Batman. Um, fucking I think Lex Luthor or somebody or they gave him a red kryptonite and he started going wild. So what Batman did is he injected himself with the Doomsday serum and ended up becoming Doomsday. Like yo,
Mm,
the shit get crazy, bro. Like that whole storyline is fucking crazy. Like
that's crazy.
or the robot version fucking Alfred dies and Bruce Wayne couldn't like take it, so he made a robot. He made a fucking robot, a Batman robot of Alfred, and the Batman robot literally became like an AI on some shit and ended up like trying to like protect Bruce Wayne, but ended up killing everybody else trying to protect him, and he eventually became another Batman. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, that shit is dope, bro. That's like one of the dopest. It's the dope. It's the dope like storyline. Like it has to be the darkest one too. Like, and it's called The Darkest Night.
Unfortunately, Scott Snyder is not related to Zack Snyder.
Hey man, it don't even matter. That Snyder at the end of it made that shit all important. Made
Yeah,
that shit
you know what I'm
important as hell,
saying?
bro.
That's the
Like
crazy
I
part.
said, that's a good ass storyline, bro. I ain't believe it until I actually went through it, and I was like, oh yeah. So when I just looked up, because I was like, let me look up something I could talk about. So when I looked it up, I'm like, oh shit, this is real. Oh, this is real. Okay.
Mm.
So I feel like that's gonna be like that's gonna be something for the year right there.
Pat, you got anything you would like to talk about?
Um,
He went to sleep. Who?
hmm,
He went to sleep?
not really. Not really. I'm just ready for this Wolverine and Deadpool. That's all. I'm gonna go see that in theaters. Get the get the audience, get that audience feeling in the movies. I'll
Don't
tell you, I
forget
feel really
about
good
Joe.
playing for.
Don't forget about Joker and Craven the Hunter. You got the Penguin show.
And Venom.
Yeah, Venom. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since they started making those Venom and Joker movies, them two really be my favorite villains for right now. Then comes Bane. They need to make a Bane movie, no cap.
Bane's my favorite DC supervillain.
It's crazy because Batman actually goes against Bane a couple of times in like comics, but like they never like really make Bane a live action, like put him in the movies or something, or give him a show or something. Like Bane is actually
Yeah,
a good villain.
He's in
that'd
the
be cool.
Dark Knight Rises, and Tom Hardy played the Bane.
I think the craziest story with Bane is when that nigga he went to the Bat Mansion and then and buried this nigga Bruce Wayne alive right next to his parents. Or his parents' grave. Like that shit was wild.
Hey
Nigga left that
yo,
nigga dead, and that nigga was sick. That nigga was sick with his back fucked up. Like what? Nah, Bane's definitely one of those head like those big head honchos of Batman.
They did like Tom Hardy as Batman in the Dark Knight Rises.
I like the Dark Knight Rises. That was a good Batman movie. I'm more of a Batman and Robin fan. I like the Batman Forever, Batman and Robin.
I'm talking about the Dark Knight Rises. Tom Hardy, who plays Venom, he played the Bane.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's dope.
which one is better? Him playing him playing Bane or him playing Venom? Which one is better?
Venom's hands
So
down.
I like Venom because you can see his facial expressions. Because Bane was dramatic the whole time. And you can't see his facial expressions. So I would say Venom.
I feel like that part was just for him. Like that Venom, like them making like the last Venom. I think that shit is just crazy because Venom, like the first two, was really good movies. So for them to make the last one and then be like, yeah, this is gonna be the last one, is like, why? Like, why take that branch? Like, why take that franchise away? Like,
Probably they don't know what story to tell, but mind you, there's so many stories to be told with Venom. Venom has many arcs. There's different Venoms, but they're trying to follow Marvel, so they're trying to keep themselves into a certain uh mantra of where uh Marvel is going. But it it's not ever too late for Sony to always reinvent themselves. Because like right now they're also working Spider-Man No War. Can't wait for that. So Sony is always reinventing themselves, trying to figure what works and what doesn't work. Sometimes they don't get all of it uh, right, but they're trying their best. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything or give them a pacifier, a pass or anything like that. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, critique them as the best of my ability when it comes to Sony or Marvel or DC. Don't matter. Because there's certain parts of the Snyderverse I didn't like. But I'm sure OG, Sky, and Pat liked it all of the Snyderverse. I really didn't like every Snyderverse movie that came about with Marvel. I didn't like all of them either, because the way they developed them, the way they created them, the how long you have to wait to get the punchline. It was some of the shows, some of the movies from both parties sometimes were slow. Sometimes put me going to sleep. And I don't know why I'm like, yo, I'm trying to watch this movie. But yet I catch myself fall asleep. I wake up the next day, I'm like, damn, this shit must be boring then. If I keep falling asleep every time I try to watch this show or a movie piece, I fall asleep. I'm like, God damn, this show must be boring.
I feel like I mean I feel like when he did it, it's like he takes like more into detail with things. So like the slow parts, I feel like is mandatory. Like Justice League, when he did the Snyder cut of Justice League, I felt like that was mandatory because of how me personally, I feel like that shit the first one was too damn fast, and you only got to see like little bits and pieces. So I actually like the great detail. I mean, even though it was slow and it might make you fall asleep, I feel like it's important that you get the full on story on some of these things. Like that whole Justice League thing, I felt like it should have been better. So the whole Snyder one, I mean, it gave me a little bit more reassurance than the first one did.
It,
I did,
it, go ahead,
I
OG.
did, I just don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. He has like no facial expression. Like it's a flat stone face. I didn't like him acting.
Yeah, he had them one verse words like when I like the part it might for you guys didn't relate to you guys, but for me it kind of related to me and kind of was funny at the same time. When he had that interaction with Superman and Superman was like, "How did you get my house back?" He said he said I bought the bank. He said, "Huh?" He's like, "What?" And then, and then he was like, "Why?" Because it was easier. He was like, "What?" He just Superman just looked at Batman like, "Bruh, really? You just bought the bank?" I don't know if y'all seen that. Remember that encounter with Superman and Batman from Snyderverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I did. I thought Henry Cavill did an okay job as Superman. He wasn't great, but wasn't bad. But Ben Affleck did terrible as Batman. He had no facial expressions, so you can't tell his emotion.
I don't think Batman's supposed to show emotions. I don't think Batman's supposed to.
Just as well as Shazam. Shazam didn't really was being too much of showing expression. Too much. It's too
I mean,
good.
but he is a little kid as a grown ass man. So I mean, I guess it's exceptional.
Oh, exceptional to the rule because he was 18. He should be grown enough.
That nigga shit, man. I thought he was. I could have swore he was like 12 or like 11 or some shit, or 13 or some shit. Like 18. I'm like, what? I didn't know he was supposed to be 18 years old. Like that's crazy. I mean, but I mean, I just like to see some like they actually put the work in some of these movies. Like when they put the work in, even though like for example like Guardians of the Galaxy, like there's like no complaints on that. Like I mean, like all the Guardians of the Galaxy was good. I like. I feel like if you take the time to really put your work in into a movie, you can make that shit. You can make that shit beautiful.
They gotta know what they what his style was. He was the walk the walk guy. It just blank on me.
Yeah, you talking about Batista and Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
He was Drax.
Yeah, he was Drax. Yup. He wants to join DC. He might play a perfect Bane. He
You
could
seen
play
that
a
movie he
perfect
got
Bane.
coming out?
He could play a
It's supposed
perfect
to be like a sleeper
Bane.
agent.
Yeah, that's spot too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's spot too.
yeah. I wish they didn't. I wish they wouldn't have stopped it though. Like Guardians of the Galaxy is like it's a good storyline because they do a lot. You know what I mean? So like when they take good movies like Deadpool, they might be doing the last Deadpool, they might be doing the last Venom. You know what I mean? It's just like damn, bro. Like you give us these good movies and then know what I mean, you end them and then give us some garbage just to like water down the excitement that we just had.
All the actors and actresses are getting older and older too. So I can't always do that forever. Cause that takes a lot of physical strength and uh, uh, put, like it gotta be really physical and set to be a superhero.
That's facts. But the only reason I can't, I feel like, know what I mean, they can do a little bit more is because you went and got Logan when the guy said he didn't even want to be Logan no more, and you got him for the Deadpool movie, and he agreed with it. So you're telling me you can bring back Iron Man, you can bring back Captain America, you can bring all these people back. You know what I mean? But it's just up
Your
to him.
phone vibrating and cutting you at the same time, cuz. Replay
Yeah,
that
I
back.
love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I don't know anyone who else who could replace Hugh Jackman.
I don't think there is a replacement. He's like that. Like it's just some people that you just can't replace. Like he's replaceable. Like he's irreplaceable. Like, but that's how I feel about Iron Man, and that's how I feel about Captain America too. Like they played their parts so perfectly. Like if you take them away and you try to put somebody else part of it, I feel like it's just not going to be the same outcome.
What about Iron Man? The replacement for him is the dude for Mission Impossible.
Tom Cruise, he's pretty old though. I don't know how long Tom Cruise can play an action scene anymore. Today's Fun and Top Gun and the Mission Impossible movie series. He's been in a lot of movies.
And then you got the Harry Potter dude that everybody is think that he can be the next Logan. The Harry Potter dude that's all grown up
That's
now.
crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. It goes from Harry Potter to being fucking Wolverine. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of fan art out there, bro. When I be trying to get ready for the podcast and stuff like that, I'll be looking at the leaks and rumors as I'm scrolling. As I'm scrolling down, I'm seeing fan art, different actors that people are suggesting that they should play this actor should play this as a character for Marvel or DC, and it'd be like that constantly, bro. When I'm doing research and stuff like that, I see that a lot. They even
Yeah, I
got
know that.
fan art for they even got fan art for the next Green Lantern. They're sus on certain things. Know what I mean, I ain't even think the dude, the dude, that plays Law and Order. I think Law and Order Intent. I think I'm not. Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
even better, even better. Did you watch Jack Ryan from Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
No, but I know the name of the Harry Potter dude. His name was Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, that's him. But the guy that they replace it. He's a black dude, but they're replacing uh the same. It's pretty much the same the same character from Superman and Lois. I mean from Superman Steel, where uh his uh his uh his boss with the glasses is gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same boss for for Superman Legacy, because they're really trying to bring back uh the old genre of Superman, like bring it more down to earth and shit like that, with the old Superman that we had with Christopher Reeve, where it was more always like he's always at work and half the time he had to go save people, but mostly he's editing at work. So that's the vibe they want to do with this new Superman Legacy. Let's get down to this, shall we? Uh, Also, wanted to, before we close out, any final thoughts before we close out?
Oh, thank you for having me. This was this was my first time doing open mic night.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, Sky and Pat?
Not really. I mean, like I said, I'm just like waiting for the good movies to come out. I mean, we just gotta wait and let everything unfold. I mean, open mic night was awesome. I mean, got to talk about some good things. So you know, a little different changes is a good thing.
Always. I do always try to do these like in between things that occur when I start seeing things kind of die down a little bit and everybody's waiting for the the volcano to erupt. That's when I do these open mic nights to, have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more openness into talking or even having a dialogue between these shows that we watch in the past or in the future or even in the present. Pat, any final thoughts?
What's our next topic?
What happened? What happened, OG?
What's next?
What's next? Well, what's next is pretty much we're waiting on Deadpool that's coming out in like 2 weeks. Then we have a little break. September, September, then it's Superman and Lois. November, we have Penguin. No, wait, September we have Superman and Lois. October we have the Joker. November we have the Penguin. December, oh, October we also have Venom. We also have Venom in October, so this shit gonna be wild and crazy, jumping from movies to movies in the last months to come for 2024. We have I don't remember the dates, but we have Deadpool, we have Venom, we have the Penguin show, we have uh Joker, we have what else we have? We have Craven the Hunter. Then we have also Agatha All Alone. That's like six. Oh, Superman and Lois. I make yes, that's seven. So again, Venom, Deadpool. First is Deadpool. Then after that, we get Venom. We get the Penguin. We get the Joker. We get Craven the Hunter. We get Superman and Lois. And then, am I missing something? It's like seven. I think it's like seven or seven shows and movies put together that we're gonna be seeing in the next 2024. And I can't wait to talk about them. I can't wait to see the creativeness that was put on them. And I'm gonna see who will have the crown of 2024. We also gonna, see who has the crown for 2024 as well with who was the best out of all these shows that came about for 2024, you know. Yeah, the next I also would like to say that the next podcast that we'll be having and also it'll be for now the last Sunday for now because certain schedules has changed a little bit for the next maybe 6 months. Hopefully, hopefully if everything's in order, I can be able to get my schedule back and then we can be able to go back to the Sunday schedule But for now, we will be the last Sunday will be the 21st. Then after that, we'll be having our new schedule for now until we be able to go back to Sunday would be a Friday. So you pretty much will get all of us earlier instead of Sundays. At least you get something earlier. We'll be able to have the show. Maybe we'll have more views that way. We just trying things out to see how things can better collide, can also bring more audience into the fold. You know, producing is my thing. You got, my co-host is here uh with me with this podcast journey, YouTube journey. We here all the time critiquing uh every set show that DC and Marvel brings. Next podcast again will be Sunday the 21st. You have OG, Sky, Pat. Until next time, collide out.